Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the alts. As always, hope you're all doing very well today. You have been able to trade the market really nicely. As always, just gonna check that the sound is working well first of all to make sure. Yeah, perfect. You can hear me. That's perfect. So let's start with Bitcoin. Yesterday we've got a nice bounce off the value low. You know, the first real big and important level was looking for. This was mentioned really in the last daily update. So to speak, if we have to lose a path control here, with of course the full range, of course, path control just right there. So we already went below or sideways really on the path control. So should we break the path control, we can look for this value low around 65,000, sorry. We've got a touch in there, and so we've got a nice, I don't know the percentage of this, 6% rise and must. That's pretty cool. So we're going to update all of this. So yeah, we've just got a bounce really of the first support we have planned. That's pretty lovely. But before to update everything here, I want to see what level we are having right now, the new levels we have today. So before to go with a full plan, I'm gonna reduce a bit the music on my side here. Bam, bam, bam. Perfect. So the daily level here, we don't really care anymore. We can move this down. We can come back here on the 1 hour. We can get rid of this. We can go on ExoCharts that is there. And let's see here, so we've got 2, 3 naked session path control. So we have one, so a little higher here. Let me see, 66,850. Bam. All right, I place it down the good price. Oh, that must. So 1, 2, 3. We're 3. We are getting a bounce from the 1 here. 67,890. This is a little bit too close, to be honest with you. 890. Okay, so this is done. Then we have a TPO 67,370. 330, perfect. And we have a new DNPOC2 that is at 67,362.5. All right. Okay, so yesterday we've got a few levels here. It was not the daily, that is today. So TPO, naked session, path control, daily naked path control, another daily naked path control, and a naked session path control. You can see the prices here on the right if you wish to add this on your chart, really. Today we have a new daily, right here, daily naked session, path control, naked session, path control, TPO, and daily naked path control. These are all the levels. That's loads of levels we are having here all the way down. So what we're going to do here is simply understanding what we are. What we are more likely for me right now is a range. Okay, so we have the top, we have the bottom of the range. We simply have to pull the fixed range like this, and we can see already where is the confluence. So I'm just going to move this on the top. If we have to retrace from here, we can pull, of course, bam, retracement right here. We can, of course, so here we've got a rejection, by the way. You can see right now of the Valera high plus, you know, the all weekly level plus the highs here. So we've got some liquidity, of course, above here to take. We went really high here and then come back down. It was a pretty complex short, not gonna lie, simply because I'm going to show you this. You've got, there's only 30 minutes, loads of shorts here at lows, and again, this is, well, this is not very good, right? As always, trading is taking the other's money, so you have a lot of people doing the same thing at the same place. Normally, you should liquidate these shorts first of all. It never happens. So I'm going to show you what we can look for next with this. But yeah, so first of all, we can see that we have a bit of a support just below. Okay, so it will be more for scalpers where this is really in the middle of the range. Normally, you do not trade really in the middle of the range. You wait for the low, really, okay, around the lows or around the high of the range. You do not trade really in the middle here. But if you are a scalper and you know how to read a node and everything, you can look first of all really at the path control. Okay, so that is the first support we can look for, down to the swing through pan. Of course, if we don't manage to hold this, we can look for more likely, well, where there is all the confluence, so to speak, the anchorage view up from the very bottom. We have the full retrace, I mean the latest lower time frame uptrend here, 61866% retracement. We have also all the levels here, value low within the range. We have the daily level and all the new levels we've got yesterday. If you pull the fixed range like this too, you have also this value low right there. So that's a very, 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 very good target. This is where you have a loads of confluence. So I'm gonna look for this long today if we have to calm that down, of course. So there is this possible long trade setup for a possible new high. Okay, and if we have to make something a little bit more tricky, we can go, for example, below, because that's a real big target, maybe easy to spot. We can go below, touch the other levels, flip this big support into resistance, fake the drop with either a low, high low, and then manage to reclaim and come back up. Either a new low to really trap as much as people as possible, make everyone bearish and maybe wrecked even more longs, and from here manage to reclaim the target, really. Okay, if we have to make something tricky, that's a tricky level approach, but again, Bitcoin is the biggest cryptocurrency, so it's not the most easiest one to trade. If you want to learn, again, once more, all these level approach, you can go on the mooncharts.fr website. You have everything there waiting for you in the exocharts section, exocharts course, really. It's the lesson number 13, level approach. Yeah, so this is the next nice long. We do have, of course, the one before here on the lower time frame. Okay, but it is very high, it is in the middle of the range. This is not the best place to look for a trade, as I said earlier. So now this is it really for the long. If we have to go below this target here and do not make a complex level approach of this, okay, we can simply look here for the bottom of the range, really, so to speak. We can look for this bottom here to be taken, this bottom here into the naked session path control. If we get nothing of this bottom of the range, we're simply going to look towards 63,000, really, at the very least. Okay, so another 2k drop from the break of the range here. Okay, if we do break the range here, the bottom of the range, we're going to look for a nice 2,000 drop at the very least. Yeah, and well, next, you know, we already planned the support all the way down. There is no need to update any of this. It's planned. You can go and check out the latest update for this, or you can just pause the screen, add this on your chart, and you will see, well, it is working pretty well, right? But anyways, so yeah, that is a plan for the downside and within the current consolidation. If I have to short, to be honest with you, I'm gonna look simply for, well, really for lower time frame traders, we can look for something here that is simply so on the 5 minutes. Let me just go on another chart here so we can not get all, and we can avoid all these levels. I'm gonna go here on the 3 minutes. Gonna add the weekly. Let me see very quickly here. Do we have any? Okay, no, there is nothing here. So we can look for on the 5 minutes. We have this. We've got the value high too. So let me just find out where is the confluence, like this, like that. Okay. Yeah, so basically what we can look for here on the lower time frame, if you really have to get an increase in price now, and that will be cool because again we have some shorts that are not stopped out there, and well, there is some money to take here, right? So the best here will be to get a rise, really, okay, to take all the highs here at the very least, and once you took the highs, get a short reaction and get a drop. Okay, so on the lower time frame we do have this possible short trade setup, with, you know, a drop down to the support we have planned, so to speak. This, well, either the path control, but again this is in the middle of the range, so I will be careful longing this. You really have to, well, read the order flow, really. If you read the order flow, it's fine, but yeah, in any case, this is not the best place to trade in the middle. Otherwise, simply wait for the next big zone of support below here, where you have the most biggest confluence. Okay, but yeah, that can be a short trade down to the path control or the biggest support level below. And again, if we, I mean, the support area here, and if this is not holding bottom of the range and even lower, so I can bring us with a nice continuation, maybe is possible to do this. Okay, so yeah, that's an idea. Gonna set an ladder here in case we have to rise directly. Should we get acceptance above this right here, the weekly, there is no real resistance after that, so we can look really for the high with the daily. That is the last chance for a short trade. If we don't manage to get a swing through upon a refill auction of this, it is simply going to go for a new high. Okay, and so if we get this new high, well, we are really close to possibly change the market structure, so to speak, from high, lower high, and high low. We have then a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower high, and extra. We can change that to, well, first of all, high lows on a medium time frame within this section, but then on a higher time frame here, we can look for a high and higher high. And so if we change this market structure, it can turn really bullish, and we have of course a lot of liquidity to take here, so it can be also really quick for a new all-time high. Okay, so when we take the high here, it's gonna be really decisive, not gonna lie. Yeah, so again, we take a high, it's like here, for example, we have to look for a swing for a pound or a failed auction, and next we have a couple of highs here to take, so we simply have to trade these highs here as swing 30 pounds or failed auction when we do break out here, if we don't get any rejection of the weekly level, really, around 70,000, okay? As simple as that. Just in case if you want to get the levels before the new all-time high, you can just pause the stream and add all the levels here. That can help maybe to trade as the highs are swing 30 pounds or failed auctions, really. Okay. Yeah, so that is it really for the levels. With the wave, there is nothing more to add on this. Okay, there is nothing more right now to add on this. Leading bigger wave to the downside, double, triple impulsive now, by the way, for in the bullish plan. Let me just show that. I'm gonna just add this and show you this after. Right there. So this will be the mega bullish plan, another wave 1, another wave 2, and now we're going to bam 3, 4, 5, and just to do a massive move to the upside. Okay, that'd be the real super bullish plan if we have to break the all-time high and get a massive big bullish breakout here. Normally, as always, a wave to have 73% chance to go between the 56, 86%. Now I can tell that if we have to do such big increase in price next, it is very likely we're going to stop around the 38.2. So either make one more new low and stop around there, either stop already and get a nice big push to the upside next. Okay, so if we have to rise directly from here, okay, and make a nice impulsive up here, we shall reach at the very least 82,000. Okay, just with this small wave 3. This is the price we should reach. Yeah, so just so you know what target to expect, really. If we have to rise from here and get a really nice breakout. Of course, if we do get a new all-time high for a nice continuation after the all-time high, I want to see, of course, an increasing of the open interest while moving up, a volume increasing, not, for example, like what we had here. I mean, what we had, yeah, all the way up here. We've got, you can see here, 33 million in the first big push to the upside. On the next stop, 30 million. So a bit of, well, a bit of a decreasing in volume. And the next stop here, oh, by the way, I thought we've got less than this, so it's fine, by the way. That was a strong move up. I thought it was like 20 million something. Oh yeah, because yesterday I stopped it to watch as a chart around there. I thought we've got a bit of weakness in there, but no, we've got a bigger volume. Just a bit of absorption up here, you can see. High, lower, high. Yeah, okay, well, just like this. So yeah, we want to see this increasing in volume really while moving up. We want to see also the open interest increasing, and of course no absorption against the trend to class this as strong, and of course some longs into the candles, so to speak, a positive delta with the open interest increasing. If we do get this, that's a bullish breakout, and we can look for a nice continuation. Of course, before to look for this massive push up, it is of course possible to do something more longer, a bigger and longer triple wave. Just gonna add this here into the configuration 3, and so to speak, we can just, for example, reject again the new all-time high by what? By checking, at the, for example, the flat targets. So we can go between the 105 up to the 123, 127, and from here get something really bearish, and so get a nice rejection for an ABC flat for a longer wave for this one or this one, really. Okay, or simply make a bigger double the XY, so even go a little higher, okay, at the X wave targets, go around 84, 86,000, and from here get something bearish again and get a nice rejection, for example. These are some valid and possible scenarios too. We are in a range for, well, 9 months now. There are tons of different configurations. That's a bit of a problem at the moment we're having, so we need a breakout of this and we need to see what data we are having while we are breaking out. That's the very important thing. Yeah, so nothing much to add on the wave otherwise. Let me just go on the chat here very quick. Bam, bam, bam. So yeah, good morning to you all. Beam, super, yeah, sure. Yes, very early. I woke up very early today. Sure thing, mate. GARI, absolutely. So let's have a look first of all at gold. Gold here is an asset because yesterday I was on MXC and I've got, a pop-up, an ad really on MXC. And I was telling about gold. So I did a few TAs on that. The fifth time, I'm not sure this will be respected, to be honest with you. So the problem is just before to do the TA, so I have loads of levels first of all. But anyways, the premise here, this is the MXC, this is a spot. This is not the swap. So the swap here is here. So the perpetual, the future really. Bybit don't have a lot of data, so the levels, I don't know really if this is really well respected. On this one, I checked it really in the past here. It was really well respected. For example, if you pull the fixed trend from the top to the bottom here, you can see one into the Valera low, plus, the 618, 86%, maybe even the 7x6 by the way here. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, 7, well. Just a week into the 618, 86%. And we've got a bounce, so the level here was really well respected. Now, as we do have some new exchange really, like Bybit, it's possible that Bybit is going to be more respected now, okay? But this one has all this data. Here are the best targets, really. What it will be for, really, it will be simply for a wave 4, okay? Maybe I can just remove all the levels here. I didn't add any folder or something. Let me just show you the wave really quick. There we go. No, there's still this. Bam, perfect. So first of all, we've got some 5 waves to the upside. These are some brilliant 5 waves. Okay, if you go and check out this, you can pull the extension tool from the bottom to the top to the bottom. We've got a 200% touch on the wave 3. From here, you can add a wave 5 targets. Go and check out a wave 5. We've got a rejection of the max target to 618. Absolutely brilliant. Wave 2 have 73% chance to go between the... Oops. 5618, 86%. We go in there, get a bounce, that's pretty lovely. Then in that case, after a normal wave 2, we can look for a normal wave 4. That is between normally, we've done a bit of a bigger one here, but normally we shall go between the 23.6 and the 38.2. Here it's a bit more raw, but we can still go and touch the 50%. We went in there, and so we've got a nice increase in price for the 2618 of the wave 5. So brilliant 5 waves to the upside, just a bit of a bigger wave 4, but it's fine. From here, retracement again for a B wave or a wave 2, because we don't know next if we have 5 waves here to the upside. Okay, we don't know if this is for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or for a simple A, B, C. In that case, next there is no wave for N5, it's just going to drop. So we just have to see what Bitcoin is doing when we're here on this asset into the wave 4 target. If Bitcoin is bullish, it's gonna hold more likely. We can look for the wave 5. Bitcoin is not bullish, it's gonna drop. We can take the ABC zigzag. Of course, you can go and check out the order flow and all of this. You have now the Bybit order flow on that one. Yeah, and so you can tell really if you have to enter the market or not, but to be aware of really what Bitcoin is doing is, in my opinion, very important at the same time. Yeah, so right now I have 2 different configurations for this. It's either still the blue wave 4 and next we're gonna get a wave 5, what I'm betting on at the moment. Either it is already completed, but I don't like the targets. If you pull, for example, this wave, so 1, 2, 3, you can say we don't reach the 1618 if the wave 3 have to be, so like this to speak, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we do not reach here the 1618, and normally we have a lot more chance to go at the very least into this fib and then retrace. You can see it's hit after, and yeah, the target also match here more with the smaller wave. If you pull the extension to here for the smaller wave, you can see we have so a 32618 here, 23618 almost. You pull it on the bottom here for the wave 4. You at the wave 5, we got a touch of the 2618 and a rejection. So this right here is much more respected. So that's why I would not be surprised to be right now into a wave 4. We've got again here a very small wave 2. You can see here we've got a touch of the 38.2 and then a bounce. A 38.2 is very small. This explains the push to the upside we've got next, 160%. So from here, normally we should look for the 38.2. By the way, I'm not placing this the right way at all. So 38.2 here, 50%. This right here is the buy zone. You can of course add this on the log scale also and look for this 50% on the log scale, really max. Okay, I don't want to see the price going lower than this 50% on the log scale. If we do so, for me this is not this wave 4 anymore, and we can simply look for the move here to the upside completed. And so in that case, this wave 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so there is no wave 4 here. So it's either a wave 3 top for a wave 4. That will be more for a leading, because if we drop below here, we're going to break the wave 1 top. So in that case, that should be a leading to the upside. Okay. Otherwise, a C wave completed. And so if we have a C wave, well, next we're going to look for a nice bloody goat. And that will be next for a W, X, and Y. Oops, that's a crazy Y here. Y to the upside, a high time frame WXY like this. Okay, but we're going to drop and get a bigger continuation to the downside. Okay, but yeah, what I'm looking for more likely at the moment is simply, so as I said, this target there down to 0.56. Okay, so this will be for the gonna place this back like that for that blue wave 4, okay, right here, and then we can look for an increase in price for the wave 5. If you want to find a wave 5 targets, as always, simply take the extension tool, click first on the wave 1 root, then on the wave 1 top, and the third click will go on the wave 4 bottom. Don't forget again, if you want to learn this for free, it's absolutely free. You can go and check out the mooncharts.fr website. You have the link in the description. Simply sign up for free, go into the course section, Elliott Wave, and you have some lessons there waiting for you. And you can learn all of this, what I'm doing right now, the impulsive, the ABC zigzag, all of this, you can learn it for free. The wave for retracement, what FIPS to use, everything like that. You can learn that for free. It's pretty cool, just there waiting for you. Anyways, so 30.2 50% here. If that's a wave 4 bottom, you pull the third click on the wave 4 bottom, add a 618, 121 extension, 1618, 2618, and there you go, you have the target. The most probable for the moment is a 121 extension. Should we of course bounce from here? Then we have the 1618, and then we'll have the 2618. Okay, so to speak, we have this possible long trade right now. Just gonna add back this. Like this. Let's pull the long trade, possibly up to the 2618. So that will be a crazy massive move up, but first of all we can look for that one here. Okay, so maybe wait a little bit more. I don't know what says the order for right now. Maybe Bitcoin is bullish, but there is this long trade set up just to buy really into the zone down to here. You can of course later down to here, but if we start breaking this support there, I mean if we take the liquidity, so to speak, below here, and we don't manage to get a bullish reaction after that, there is no wave 4 anymore, and we're going to drop, and so this long trade is not going to play out. But otherwise, for now, we do have this that can go up to this 2618, and if we have to be extremely bullish, of course we can go for an extension. But yeah, for the moment, the first target to expect with this trade is this 121 extension just above the high, if we have to bounce now, right now. Okay, so yeah, just wanted to talk a bit about goat first of all, and so then now we can go on the on your request. So BIM and super. So let's go on BIM here. Let's go to BIM is not in there. Well, I'm gonna stay on. Gonna go on this one. So Alts. Maybe, but I already updated that on Wednesday. Yeah, I already updated that. Yep, I think I already updated that on Wednesday. Let me see here. Yep, already updated that on Wednesday. There is no need to update this. Super. Well, I guess that should be enough. Alright, so let me see here. Nice. Oh. Well. this is the swap, so let's take that one here, and I guess we're good already. All right. When was that? 21 of February. Good. So here, what happened before, we don't really care because that's a downtrend. I mean, we care if we really have to get a continuation down here. But what we care more about is how looks this push to the upside here. And well, it was not looking at like 5 waves on the lot scale here. Yeah, it looks more like a triple wave here, not gonna lie. And an ABC zigzag here. Let me show you this. So to speak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A, B, and C. It was the crazy C, but anyways. So if we have to raise from here, W, X, Y. In any case, that's a correction. Of course, on a more longer and bigger time frame, if we have to take some time still to be bullish, it is possible. We can rise like this with a WXY, as I said, but we have some max target we cannot break really, such as for example the 16182 or 2618, really maximum if you really have to do a big push to the upside, like compared for example to a wave 3 where we can go to the 423.6, a lot higher. But yeah, here, otherwise if we have to be bullish on the long run, we can look for a leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so once you've got these 5 waves right here, we can look for a bigger, well, either ABC, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you go, big bull market is there, and we can rise big. Okay, so yeah, this is what we can look for really on that one. I think that what you wanted here was simply the overall view on the higher time frame. We already pumped a lot on that one. Maybe I can just add a few levels there real quick. See if there is anything we can find here. Maybe a short trade or something. But was this one respected? Yeah. Already flipping into support. We don't care. That one we don't care. All right. Look. Good and done. So first of all, let me see something. Where is this? All right. This is coming around there. Ah, wow. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. The path control. Where are we right now with this price downtrend? Alright, so we do have a bit of resistance just above, but nothing crazy big. Alright. Yeah, so well, if we drop from here directly, again, that'll be cool to really respect the monthly level, because now we're again back above. So if we have to drop from here, that'll be cool to get a nice flip to resistance. And from here, we can look first of all for this value high. Okay, so to speak. Bam. If we drop below this value high, weekly close by, but I mean, there is no real confidence for the moment with it. Of course, if we spend some more time, this anchored view up is going to come higher. So we can look for a drop down to this zone of support really, but for now it is below with the liquidity here, so the low swing for the pan fair auction with the anchored view up and the path control. So if we really have to drop from here, I'd say if we get acceptance below here, this value, I mean, below the value high, we don't really care about the weekly level. You can look for a drop down to at the very least the path control, and maybe below here into this the value low 6.86%. Okay, in this wall target really. Okay, break below the value high. Look for this wall target here. A bit of a big zone of price, but this is the price you can look for next and expect if we have to get a break out of the value high really. Okay, but as soon as we remain above here, I will wait for a short trade for this value high, but we're coming really close to the top. There is no real confidence with this, so I'll be a little bit careful. Okay, so break this, look for this. As simple as that. Gonna leave it like this so you can see. Or maybe I'm gonna add some squares. Bam. Bit of a big zone of price here, but is what we'll have to be aware of. And we have a nice small resistance just above, but yeah, I really want to get Bitcoin really bearish at that time if I have to reject from here, otherwise it's gonna go through. Okay, Bitcoin is not bouncing, it's moving down. So yeah, that is it for that one. GARI. Why I don't have my ETAs on this? What? How is that possible? Oh, I think I remember. I did some TAs on this, but the symbol here got removed from TradingView, so I think it's well, the TA is not here anymore. That's the reason why it's not there. But so you can, I think this is what I said in the last update too, from on GARI. Yep. You can go and check out GARI here. There are some public channels you can go and check out all these things here. Yeah, in August. So what I recommend is simply to go and check at this TAA. Okay, I can pass the link here into the chat, and so you can check at this and simply, well, because I'm gonna have a look at what we've got here to the upside. Okay, but for the targets are in there. Okay, the targets are in here. Don't know where exactly, but there you go, it's there. Can see here you have a few targets. Just go and check out this part here on the chart, I mean in the video, and you will get the targets, the updated count and everything. Yeah, there you go, you've got this. So it was between 0.0754. Yeah, so we've got a drop below again. Wait, I'm gonna have a look at which one is the best here. Let's take a maxi. So here it was between 0.0074, right? No, 754. 754, well. Yep. Down to... Oof. I cannot see what the price is down. So 00497, I guess. 497, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that was this. Yeah. Yep, there you go. And so it was for ABC. I'm just gonna add the wave here real quick. Yeah, okay, I got this. Oops. Alright, so you go with W, X, and Y. And so here... It looks like we'll have some 5 waves here to the upside, not gonna lie. It's nice. And so it was here for BAM, A, and B, 1 to 305. Cool. Nice. So let me see here what we've got. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, okay, so I guess we've got something a little bit more complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Well, we got a stop into Rotary. That's pretty cool. So this was a buy zone really here. Is still. We can pull that thing here. We can pull that thing here. Add the wave 5 and the 38.2. Yeah, gonna leave it like that. Just in case we have to drop from here, you can again compound a little more below here. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let me see. Yep, we've got some sideways down. So here, what do we have now? Well, again, it's pretty complex to say because the chart here is, I mean, the candles are pretty weird, not gonna lie. But if these are some sideways up, okay, so let's pick away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, next we'll have either an ABC, if we still have to be bearish, A, B, and C. Gonna add this red, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a leading or impulsive really for next a bullish move really. Okay. That's a spot, yeah. Well, let's take MXC, but I'm not sure that the volume is well respected on this. Well, yeah, not really. Okay. So if we do get a bounce from here, that will be for the path control at the very least for a C wave. And if we do an impulsive, we can break through this, flip to support, get another rise, and again next get another bigger wave 1, 2, and on the path control. If of course the volume is well respected, that'll be the first sign of strength to reclaim this path control. Okay. So you can simply wait otherwise for these 5 waves to be created. Once you've got the 5 waves, you will get a bigger wave 1, and here you buy the, well, B wave or wave 2 really retracement, and then you shall get a move up at least to take the highs. So you can just write this, for example, 60, 100% move to the upside, and if you completed the 5 waves already, drop, and otherwise, if, for example, Bitcoin is in a bull market at the same time, bam, 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 and continuation higher. Yeah, so this is looking good with the 5 ways here, but again, I'm not saying this, I mean, well, you do whatever you want really. Personally, I'm not going to buy this asset. The chart is really not looking good. I prefer to buy something else than this. But you do whatever you want. If you like that coin, you have your reason for this, so you choose. Here you can look for this triple wave down. So you have this at the moment Valera high 6.86%. If you drop below, you can look for the path control. But if you start dropping below, here's a path control. Yeah. Nah, this is not looking good after that. You can look simply for the bottom here. I mean the level, the blue level here, and the red level here below. Of course, if you want to add a bit more confidence, you can pull the extension tool, from the top right here to the bottom to the top. Do I have such big wick on everything, or? Now we don't. My god. Anyways, this chart, this is very complex to do some TAs if there are some scam wicks and some bad candles everywhere. Yeah, well, they're the same targets. So, well, you can look for this possible move, really, ABC, at least for this high next to be taken normally. If you continue path control, you can look for that. Again, I don't know if on the MXC the levels are well respected, but anyways. And if you do break through the path control, break the 161 of the C and everything, you can look for a wave 3, 4, 5 next more likely. And if you go below here, well, this was not some 5 waves. This was, for example, a double EXYXNZ. It is very complex to confirm if this is an impulsive or not because the chart is really, really terrible right now. The wicks are the candles are really terrible at the moment. So yeah, only time can tell, really. No financial advice as always, and everything really. JASMY, sure. And AP. So JASMY has gone this trading. So what happened on JASMY since then? Nothing made now. We've got our first short trade. We went into our long target. We've got a bounce, by the way. What can I say? This is just perfect. What we can do here is simply pull the fixed range like this. So you've got the short, went into the long. Normally the long was in here. Alright, see? That's nice. That is very nice. And now you can see we're holding the bottom of the range. Depending if Bitcoin now managed to hold or not, but you're having a retest. The first possible retest, otherwise next it will be a retest of the of the level here. But anyways, so here what we can do is simply pull this fixed range from the top to the bottom, the very bottom by the way. And I'm gonna, yeah, it's good. And what we can say is that we've got a rejection of the Valera low. So this right here is the first take profit. That's a very, very, very first take profit. And you have to take profit here to reward yourself for taking the trade. If we don't manage to break through this Valera low, well, look for a retest first of all, okay? And if we don't hold the Valera low here, so this level below, not that one here, but this one here, okay, we're going to go for a new low, and so we can look for all the lows here to be taken. I mean, maybe not all of them, but we can look for the lows. We just have to trade these as swing for a pound and fail auctions, really, and just long when Bitcoin is ready for a bounce. As simple as that. If we do break through, by the way, the Valera high, Valera low, sorry, here, we can look for the path control Valera high. Normally, Valera high more likely, at the very least. Okay, so that's another nice increase in price. So congrats if you took the long. Yeah, that's a nice 8% bounce at the moment. This is pretty cool, pretty nice. So yeah, otherwise, nothing more to add on this. Just it depends now if you manage to reclaim this Valera low or not. If we don't, check at this level. We really have to get Bitcoin bullish. In that case, we can look for a bigger triple wave. And next year we'll have to see if we can get acceptance above this Valera low or not. If yes, Valera high. If not, rejection, depending on Bitcoin. APE. So APE did got a loss of the 1.22. The target I gave you before. Now I'm still spotting the wave 4 right here, and I'm still paying attention to the log scale target. So to speak, the 50% here on the log scale, we are at the moment at this one. This is a last chance for a bounce. If we do break this, is really not. I'm not going to take this wave anymore, and I'm going to take simply here an ending. So to speak, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a massive wave 5 here, and so that it is complete really an A, B, C to the upside. Okay, now so this is already completed. It depends of Bitcoin now. That's the only thing really. All depends of Bitcoin. But yeah, on the log scale here, we're still at the 50%. So it's still okay, to be honest with you. It is very low, but it's still okay as soon as we hold this target. But should we touch here the 618? For me is kinda over, and we can not look for this green impulse if A to the upside, and so for another wave 5 to so to speak. Okay, so this is our last chance really. We can now move this on the 50%, but if we do break this, I'm gonna be really careful. unless Bitcoin is really bullish. But I want to see some sign of strength on that on this asset for to buy this and to long that. Okay. So yeah, last chance really for APE to bounce. Now we just need to, well, we already have the wave. We just need to wait and see what's happening. If that's this complete an ABC, so drop, continuation, take out the lows, or if we manage to hold this 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can look next for another increase in price. If we do rise from here, that brings us with almost 70, 80% increase in price. This is kinda nice, not gonna lie. But we need to get a bit of a sign of strength here to the upside. Do we have any 5 ways up here? Complex to say. With the levels, we are below, you know, the swing through pan here failed auction level. So again, this can end up here in a failed auction. Spend some time from something bullish. And there you go, we can reclaim. If we do, by the way, reclaim directly from here, if we take the lows, it's going to change the volume and everything, so the targets are going to change. But if we do reclaim from here, we can look for, first of all, the big targets really, so this top to speak, okay, to make it very simple. Otherwise, we have the bottom right now of the price, or on the top, as the encourage you up from the very top. If we do reclaim this, we can look for the Valera high 6.86%, middle of the consolidation, daily level. And yeah, if we do break this, new high more likely. Okay, these are the two big resistance we're having at the moment. So yeah, not more to add on APE, just time. Yeah, we just have to wait and see really now if we can get something bullish. You think Bitcoin will implode to 50.48? Well, for this to happen, what target you said? 50.48. Well, the thing is, okay. First of all, I'm gonna come back on Bitcoin there to say something. No, by the way, not on that one. So to say something here, to get some predictions really on Bitcoin, right now it's pretty complex. So it will be really step by step. I'll look at this. We are range bound for literally 9 months now. I mean, range bound. We did some price action here, of course, but we are literally in the same zone of price for 9 months. This is absolutely crazy long. So to do predictions right now is pretty complex. Even with a wave, we have many configurations. We need a breakout or something, either up, either down. We don't care, but just a breakout to confirm some wave. We're just range bound for a long moment. So now, can we say that we're going to reach directly here 50 or 48k, so to speak, well, a new low really made? For this to happen and to confirm that, we need to break a few support, okay? For now, you know, we have plans on the 8 hours here. This first support, we've got a bounce. Now, the thing is, if this was not holding because at the lows we didn't got any good bullish data on the order flow, we will simply expect to go at the very least, if we have to break, so to speak, 65,100, we had to look for 63 down to 62,000. Okay, this is a very key support, because if we start breaking 62, 63, 62,000, we could look for normally a new low, so 58,000. Okay, so it's really step by step. We have to look for this at the moment. Can we say that we are going to reach 48k? Yes, but if and only if we start breaking the big support, and first of all, to really expect such price, we to really look more into this, we have to break at the very least 62,000. Okay, if we do break this, we can look for 59,000 next. Okay, with this bottom right here. Okay, if we do break this, we can look for the last support, 56,000, and if we do break 56,000, we can look now for, in that case, this zone of price. Yeah, and it will, the chance of going that low will increase if we manage to to break, the support all the way down we have planned. Okay, it's more, these days, the best way to get the predictions is really to trade this step by step. Should we break below this, get acceptance below that low, is this price here, it is to expect. If again, we go in there is nothing bullish on the order flow, there is no reason to long this. Okay, it's very simple. Break 63, 62,000, go to 59, 58,000. Break this again, look for the next one. And more we're going to go down here and break this support, more of course the chance will increase to go for the new low. But at the place we're on at the moment, there is just on a medium time from here a local market structure change from high with low, high, low to low, lower lows and high, lower high. But there is nothing really confirmed at the moment. Okay, so sorry, just 2 seconds, please. Sorry. So yeah, this is so to say to really expect such price. It is normally possible with a wave and everything when you're not range bound really for 9 months. Here you're so you really have to trade the market step by step. And for the time, if you do a break extract, try the first target, look for the second one. But if you really start getting acceptance back inside this value high, back below this value high, it is very likely we're going to see 56,000. But if 56,000 is not holding, yes, in that case, we'll look for 58, 48,000. Before this happen, it is very complex to say we're going to go that down and not necessarily expecting to this target to be hit at the moment. But it's gonna change my bias really if we really drop below, if we do not hold really this last support. Simple as that. So yeah, hope that makes sense. We will be streaming at this time from now on. I don't know. I just woke up very early today. I don't know if you prefer, maybe, because I like to now wake up earlier these days. Yeah, the thing that is really annoying these days is that everything is happening at night for me. Just gonna leave it on the 8 hours for that one. I'm gonna go on, well, this chart here on the 1 hour. Thing is, well, gonna zoom out to load this, gonna remove that one. This right here was at night. This price action here for the bottom here was at night. This right here was at night. This right here was at night. This right here was at night. So every single highs and lows are happening at night. This is pretty crazy. Like really, this is insane. This is insane. But anyways, so yeah, I'm waking up early because yeah, I'm going to bed a little bit before now. I'm trying to get some good nights, some good sleep. So I'm missing some trades. Well, it's either trading, either sleep. So I prefer sleep these days. So these days I'm waking up earlier. So I don't know if this is going to be like this for a long time. But for now, I do prefer to wake up at 7:30 a.m. French time. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna move the streams earlier like this. It can be better. I will let you know in any case. Yeah, I will see. Time to adapt to this time and everything. I will see if I change the time of the stream, but it can be better so we can get the update really before every move, because at 10 a.m. you can get some move already happening. Yeah, absolutely. Please bring it back to the New York session. That'll be nice. I mean, on the very top here, I did got a retest on that. Okay, on the morning, I was not in the bed at that time, but I don't like to jump in late in the trades, So this is missed. And we didn't got some crazy data of the retest, more of this. So this is, yeah, prefer to miss the trade personally. But yeah, I'll let you know. So yeah, I think that's it really for today. Just gonna come back here on my TA on GOAT and see if we can get this long trade set up, see if we can hold or not a few support. Well, right now we are a bit below everything, not gonna lie, so I'll be a little bit careful. I will wait for, if you want to long like directly now, I will wait for this value low. Okay, just gonna come back on the 15 minutes for this value low here, plus the 6.86% to reclaim it, flip it into support, and then you can look for a continuation. Okay, but if we remain below this, well, we're just flipping this into resistance, so it is likely going to go for a new low, and so to speak, take out a few lows here. Okay, below, in any case, I give you the targets, but you have this long trade set up in play. To activate this long trade, I would like to see a reclaim of this value low 6.86%. Otherwise, you can look for and wait for a low here, for the low here to be taken. Okay, you can place limits or place or market order this. It's really up to you. It's really up to you to do whatever you want. Anyways, on this being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this helped. And I catch you all. By the way, we are Friday, right? Yes, I'm always lost in the days. So have all a nice weekend ahead. Take care of you. And catch you all. By the way, we have some news today. Completely forgot. We have some news today. Durable goods orders. I don't even know what this is, if this is moving the market or not. I'm not sure. But this is at 2:30 p.m. UTC plus 2. GMT plus 2, UTC plus 2. French time, so to speak. So yeah, just be aware of that on your time. And yeah, have a nice weekend. Take care. And catch you in the next one. Cheers.